Hey guys, so today I have a video that is a little bit different, and in a way I'm a little disappointed that I even have to make a video about this, and of course I don't have to, but more so I want to make a video about this. And it's just something that happened the other day and I thought is something that I should speak about because it did affect me, and I feel like if I can help one girl out there, whether it be to help a girl that's going through the same thing or to help a girl that maybe is doing the thing that I'm going to address to someone else and maybe help them realize that they should change their ways or try to be nicer or try to go about things in a different manner. So if you are a little confused on where I'm going with this, let me just jump right in and I will explain. So I think it's now been about 2 days. I posted a photo, which you will now see flash up on the screen so you guys can check it out. I posted a photo on my Instagram page. Now in this photo, I have my hair pulled back in a bandana. I have on a Ralph Lauren polo swimsuit, and I'm smiling at the camera. It's like a selfie. Basically, my boobs, I guess, were the main kind of topic of discussion on the photo, and so after it went up to Instagram, I started getting some very, very hurtful comments, and it just shocked me in a way because, number one, okay, there are a few different things that I kind of want to address. First of all, yes, I have big boobs. They are natural. A lot of people are saying also, did you get a boob job? Like your boobs are fake, blah, blah. They are natural. I've always had fairly large boobs, just my body type. If a girl had smaller boobs and posted that photo, I really don't think the comments would have been as brutal as they were. And that kind of, to me, is just kind of disheartening, I guess, because it's almost body shaming, and it's almost like, you know, since my boobs were big, people were saying, you look slutty, you look gross, this is disgusting, this is inappropriate, etc., etc. When I have seen hundreds of photos this summer of other girls' selfies in a bikini top posted on Instagram. But my picture, for some reason, just really upset a lot of people. And it also upset me, I guess, the way that people were reacting to it and the way that they were treating me back. Some of the comments were more so saying, like, this is not modest, this is, like, super inappropriate, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I have to say, I did not intend for that photo to be sexual or for it to be inappropriate or gross or anything. And to be completely honest, I also think of my people on Instagram as more, I guess, more supportive followers, if that makes sense. I know on YouTube sometimes people can stumble across my videos, and so if someone leaves a hateful comment on YouTube, I don't necessarily take it as harshly, if that makes sense. And if you make videos, you probably understand, but I guess I at least expect that the people that then choose to follow me on other social media sites beyond YouTube are people that are actually interested in me, interested in my life, and supportive of me. And that just was not the case on this picture. So more than anything, it just kind of shocked me, I guess. Another key point I would like to touch on very briefly is just the fact that I posted this photo and people were freaking out over it, and literally within like a few days ago, I had seen a picture of a guy who's very famous on Vine. He has a great body, he's in awesome shape. He had a shirtless picture posted with like water dripping down him, and I looked through the comments like after this had happened on his picture, thousands of comments of girls saying very sexual things to him, but praising him, saying he's so hot, he looks so good, they love him, blah, blah, blah. And so it just kind of got me thinking about the double standards, I guess, in the society of I post a picture in my swimsuit, he posts a picture, obviously, like in his swim trunks, and the difference of comments was crazy. And I guess I just honestly wasn't expecting that. I do want to share a few of them with you guys. As a forewarning, I might read a few of them, and a few of them have kind of bad language, and these are words that I personally would never say to another girl. I would never call another person these words, and I would definitely never do it on Instagram where your profile shows a picture of you, it says your name typically. I just was honestly really surprised that people did this. So I'm going to go ahead and read a few of them, flash them up on the screen so you can check them out, because I kind of would like to have a discussion about this because it just was something that made me feel really hurt, and more than that, just kind of disappointed, I guess, in the people that followed me that would say that to me, because, you know, I've had to learn to have a thick skin and to learn to understand that people are going to attack me, people are not going to like me, they're going to pick out things about me, but I can't imagine another girl, you know, going through middle school or high school if she did something similar like this, which something as innocent as posting a picture in your swimsuit. I can't imagine if other girls treated her like this, and I I don't know, I wanted to talk about this because I think it is something important, and more than anything, I just want other girls to realize that what you say to other girls is hurtful, and it's not right, and it doesn't make you look cooler, it doesn't make you look any better, any prettier, it doesn't make you any more popular to tear down another girl. And it's funny because I've been around guys and there have been girls there, and sometimes girls will like say a catty remark about another girl in front of a boy, hoping that then the guy will agree with her or maybe not find that girl attractive or whatever. And I've had guys like straight up say when girls do that, they just automatically become jealous, insecure, more unattractive, and like it kind of works in the opposite effect, I guess. Basically, my whole point is when I see a beautiful girl or I see a girl that I admire or is doing something awesome or amazing or something that I'm jealous of, I let them know in a positive way. And I think women and girls should support each other. Like, why tear each other down, call each other terrible names? Like, just, there is a very, very famous clip from Mean Girls, actually, and I'm going to play it here. And it's just, if you haven't seen that movie, it's kind of a silly comedy movie, but this clip is basically an assembly where all the girls in high school are gathered and a teacher is talking about calling other girls sluts and whores and hoe and all those words that are so nasty. And she basically goes on to say, why are you girls going against each other and calling each other those names? That only makes it more appropriate for guys to call you those names and for other people to disrespect you if you guys aren't like respecting each other as fellow girls and girls that are supposed to be friends and helping each other. And
okay, everybody close your eyes. All right. I want you to raise your hand if you have ever had a girl say something bad about you behind your back. Open your eyes. Now, close your eyes again. And this time, I want you to raise your hand if you have ever said anything about a friend behind her back. Open them. It's been some girl-on-girl crime here. Nothing you want to apologize for?
I couldn't apologize to Ms. Norbury without getting blamed for the whole burn book.
No. I'm really disappointed in you, Katie. Okay, so we're all here because of this book, right? Well, I don't know who wrote this book, but you all have got to stop calling each other sluts and whores. It just makes it okay for guys to call you sluts and whores. Who here has ever been called a slut?
most girls know how difficult it is to be a girl and the things that we go through. So it just was so, like, it just made me so sad, I guess, to see these women and these girls writing these comments to me and realizing, like, people still act like that, I guess. So I'm gonna go through, like I said, put a few of them up. You look like a hoe. The next one says, yes, you have boobs, but in my opinion, you should not let males see your body. Save it for your husband. There also are a few on here defending me as well. Some girl goes on to say, so what if she has bigger boobs? You're making such a big deal about this bikini photo. And someone else says, if you don't like what she posts, you can unfollow her. Another girl goes on to comment, females are the biggest haters on their own gender. I don't get it at all. And I definitely agree with her as well. Another girl says, I'm disappointed in you. Someone else says, don't shame a woman for showing her body. Another girl says, you have changed so much, oh my gosh. Another girl says, I would never have expected this from you. Someone else puts little sad faces. This other girl writes, small boobs are better than big boobs, with like a face like covered, like it's like sick, like gross. Another one says, I don't mind a bikini photo, but this picture is about your boobs. This girl goes on to say, Ultimate Slut Award. I also commented on this photo and said I was going to make a video about these comments, kind of as a social experiment, I guess, of how girls attack each other and how girls are, I don't know, just bringing each other down. And this girl goes on to say, the fact that this is a social experiment doesn't change the fact that you look like a hoe. I don't think she's a hoe, but I think she looks like a hoe in this photo. You have to let people voice their opinion. So yes, that can be your opinion, but I just kind of wonder what someone gains out of writing that publicly on Instagram to someone else. I would never do that, so I can't even fathom the thought process behind saying to someone, you look like a hoe in this photo. I really honestly don't get it. And I'm not even trying to be sarcastic or rude. I clearly don't understand, because I just don't get, number one, why you'd want to call another girl like such a hurtful word. Below that girl, another girl writes, "You slut hoe bag." Again, I'm sorry for the language, but you guys pretty much get the gist. So now I feel like if I go to the beach or wear a swimsuit, because I have large boobs, I now have to be worried about people saying, "You look like a hoe, you're gross, you're inappropriate, I'm disappointed in you." And honestly, if I did offend anyone or gross anyone out, I'm very sorry, because that was not my intention at all. And I honestly didn't see anything wrong with the picture. And I think, you know, shaming other girls for their bodies, like, is just, I don't know. I don't understand it at all. And I'm almost dumbfounded, I guess, because I truly thought the people that followed me understand what I stand for, what I try to say, how I try to live my life, and just what I've shown you guys in videos about trying to be a nice person, you know, trying to help other girls out, and just doing all that kind of stuff. So then for viewers of mine to write that stuff to me, it just was like, I don't know, it was crazy, and it was a weird experience, I guess, to go through. And if there's anything you take away from this video, I just want to challenge you guys to try to be empowering to other girls. Try to uplift other girls, and don't try to put other girls down, and realize that, you know, everyone does have feelings and things do hurt people. And at the end of the day, just use the very simple old advice of, if you have nothing nice to say, just don't say anything at all. Nothing good comes of you pointing out a flaw in another girl. It honestly just makes you look mean, jealous, and insecure. It doesn't fix anything, and it's honestly not helpful. And I think, you know, if you are a young girl and you haven't been taught that that's not polite, or it's not nice, or it's just not the right way to act, then I hope maybe this video opens your eyes and can help you think that, you know, maybe you would like to change the way that you treat other girls and the way that you react to them as well. And one of the last comments that really got to me was actually sent by an older woman, and I could tell she was quite a bit older than me, probably late 20s, maybe early 30s. And I actually clicked on her actual Instagram page from her comment, because I was curious to kind of just see what she was all about. She basically said something along the lines of like, "Wow, Megan, this is so inappropriate. Why would you do this? You're not being modest or classy. You're being a bad role model for girls. This is horrible that you'd post this picture." And once I got to her Instagram page, she had many photos of like weight loss progress photos. So she would have pictures standing in her bra and her underwear, and then taking a picture like in the mirror of like her weight loss progress. And she probably had at least 10 of these photos on her Instagram, you know, in a bra and underwear, a bra and a thong, basically the same amount of clothing that I had on in my picture, which was a swimsuit top. And it just really made me feel weird, I guess, that for her, she thought, you know, I thought she looked very good in her weight loss pictures, and I almost commented on one of them saying like, "Wow, congrats, you look awesome." But then I thought maybe she would take it in like a sarcastic way or something. But just seeing that even adult women still sometimes feel the need to say things about other girls, or feel the need to bring people down, it just, I don't know, it just kind of made me sad. And I hope that maybe from this video you guys can just take away, just try to be nice. And it's just really as simple as that, because girls really should help each other out, you know? We understand each other on a different level than guys do, and I just think that we should kind of band together and not go against each other. So if you are the girl or the woman that posted the comments on my picture and you have the weight loss photos, I just want to say that I forgive you, and I forgive everyone that posted mean comments, because I understand that maybe not everyone knows how it feels to be on the receiving end of the mean comments, and sometimes people can get a little carried away on the internet, just writing whatever they feel like writing and not really thinking about how their words will affect people. Like I said, I forgive you guys, but I hope in the future maybe you can just think of others before you say something, and especially to another girl regarding their body, just know that that's already a touchy subject. I definitely don't think we need girls also ganging up on other girls about their bodies. It's just doesn't seem like a good scenario. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but I mean, not really enjoyed it, but I guess found it interesting in some way, or maybe learned something, or maybe you're going to apply this way of thinking to your life. And if you have any thoughts or comments on this topic, please leave me a comment below. I would love to hear them and discuss them with you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!